Proactive play. We often hear about a child's right to play. Interestingly, the idea of universal rights is largely a modern way of thinking, and it grew in part out of a brutal experience of wars. Mass abuse made the need unmistakable, especially in the 20th century. After World War II, in 1948, the United Nations explicitly framed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights as a response to barbarous acts and as a commitment to prevent such atrocities happening again. It wasn't until 1959 that the first explicit statement of a right to play was introduced. The UN Declaration of the Rights of the Child in 1959 states that the child shall have full opportunity for play and recreation, and calls on society and public authorities to promote it. Universal rights didn't emerge because people suddenly became nicer. They emerged because societies had seen what power does without limits, and because a new idea took hold. Dignity isn't earned by status, it's inherent. With the current wars, conflicts, and child abuses going on in many parts of the world, it looks like we are going backwards to barbarity and child abuse at its worst. Therapeutic play does not have to wait for damage. It can be used proactively to build the capacities that later reduce the need for more reactive intervention. Attachment security, emotional regulation, frustration tolerance, agency, flexibility, social confidence, and meaning making. That fits the wider prevention literature in child mental health, which supports early, universal, and parent-child preventative approaches, even though effects are often modest rather than dramatic. What seems most useful proactively is not any fun activity, but play that builds protective factors, such as relational attunement play. Simple back and forth play with a trusted adult can be highly therapeutic before a child is in crisis. Mirroring, turn-taking games, gentle chase, rhythmic games, floor play, shared nonsense, call and response, hiding, finding, and playful repair after small ruptures. The reason is that attachment-based early interventions aim to improve caregiver sensitivity and child attachment security, which are deeply tied to regulation and later resilience. We have pretend play and role play. This is one of the best proactive forms because it lets children rehearse fear, power, care, danger, rescue, rules, and identity at a manageable distance. A recent review found that play outside formal therapy settings, including pretend play, can help with anxiety, fear, aggression, emotional regulation, and emotional intelligence in young people. That said, the evidence base for pretend play is promising rather than fully settled, so it is better seen as a valuable but not magic tool. Games with rules. Board games, circle games, team games, and playful rule-switching games are proactive because they build inhibition, waiting, flexibility, losing safely, and recovering after disappointment. A large meta-analysis of self-regulation interventions found benefits across curriculum-based, family-based, exercise-based, and skills-based approaches with positive downstream effects on behavior, social skills, and mental health. Then we have free play with enough safety but real agency. Unstructured child-led play matters because the child chooses, negotiates, experiments, stops, restarts, and revises. That is therapeutic in a proactive sense because it grows agency rather than just treating the symptoms. There is emerging evidence that non-therapeutic play and free play are linked with emotional development and self-regulation, though again, the quality of evidence varies. Then we've got rhythmic, sensory and body-based play, movement games, drumming, bouncing, clapping patterns, den building, sand, water, loose parts and rough and tumble play within clear boundaries can help children organize arousal before it becomes dysregulation. This sits well with the broader evidence that self-regulation can be strengthened through playgroup games, exercise, yoga-like approaches, and structured practice. Outdoor adventurous play, managed risk can be proactively therapeutic because it teaches children in their bodies, I can feel uncertainty and cope. Recent reviews suggest adventurous or nature-based risky play may support mental health, social competence and anxiety prevention, although this is an area where more rigorous long-term evidence is still needed. Cooperative dramatic play, small group make-believe, scene-making, puppetry and social theatre can be especially useful because they combine imagination, regulation, communication and belonging. The group becomes a rehearsal space for conflict, empathy, leadership and repair, not just a place to let feelings out. The school-based prevention literature supports universal approaches aimed at resilience and emotional well-being, even if average effects are usually small to modest. Finally, we've got playful mindfulness and relaxation games, breathing games, statue and melt, feather blowing, guided animal movement, sensory treasure hunts and imaginative relaxation can work well with proactively because they teach noticing and down regulation before overload. Play-based mindfulness studies are emerging and suggest gains in resilience, emotional awareness and regulation. My view is that the most proactive therapeutic play has 5 qualities: child agency, warm co-regulation, repetition and rhythm, symbolic distance, and manageable challenge. So, if you want to find out more, please take a look at the Neurodramatic Play website and the work of Dr. Sue Jennings. If you want to book a workshop or training session, please contact us at Actionwork. All the details are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like if you've enjoyed this and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.